So today I will be talking about optimization. If you're given the problem that there is an offshore well located 6 miles from shore, closest to point A, and point A is 8 miles from point B, which is also on shore, and you're piping a line from this point, W, to the shore to point B. And then you want to find, or this is point P, right here where it touches the land. And you're given that the cost for laying it underwater from point P to point W to point P is $100,000. And then from point P to B on land, it is $75,000. You can go ahead and say that this is X, and we're going to call this underwater, and this point right here is DL, which is 8 minus X. So you're going to go ahead and write your equation. So 100,000 dW plus 75,000 dL. And then simplifying with this would make it easier and not as scary. And you're going to go ahead and plug in dW and dL. Oh, this dW is equal to since this is Pythagorean theorem, 6 squared plus x squared. The square root is 6 squared plus x squared. And then you're going to go ahead and take the derivative of this. Okay. Oh, sorry, C prime is you get 100 x over the square root of 36 plus x squared minus 75. And you want to get a common denominator, so you multiply the top and bottom by 30, the square root of 36 plus x squared. And then you go ahead and set this equal to 0. Just set the numerator. And solve for x. And square both sides. So you get 16 over 9x squared equals 36 plus x squared. And go ahead and solve for x. So if you subtract an x over, you get 7 over 9x is equal to 36. And multiply this by 7. You get that x is equal to, or x squared, sorry, is equal to 324 over 7. Then you have to take the square root, so 18 over root 7. And then you're going to go ahead and have to use the first derivative test, and to say that this is a minimum, so over here it would be positive, and this is negative, so, or sorry, I did that backwards. This is negative, and this is positive. So you get a min. And this is your distance. We're going to go ahead and call this 18 over a square root of 7 miles from point A to point P.